Hi guys, welcome. Happy Saturday. I hope you're having a great afternoon. Yeah, Mr.BetonYou back at you. I had Ashley and Buddy, so shout out to Ashley and Buddy. Hopefully they see this video at some point. If you guys are here today at some point, let me know in the comments section or in the live chat. So Ashley and Buddy sent me the screenshots I put up on there's three of them that I put up on. I put two of them on thumbnail. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to pull up one here in a second. We're going to talk. Now, I'm not, this is something I've never seen before. When I see something I've never seen, I like to share it with you guys to get your perspective, to get your opinion, to see if this is something that's going to be coming down the line. How would you information, share your ideals, and talk about it in the chat with one another, and talk about it with me on the live show. And then I'm also going to be sharing something from New York City. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole legislation thing today. I've talked about that this past Sunday. We'll get into that as we go along in the future as things change. I'm not going to beat a dead horse necessarily, but I do want to share something that was from Uber Eats. Uber Eats made a big change this week to New York City regulations, and it's affecting drivers. And we'll get into that. I have a separate, similar topic for tomorrow's live show, but I wanted to bring this to you guys today. Appreciate you guys. Happy Saturday. If you're out making money, let us know in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Now, let me pull this up on the screen. I'm going to show you a few little things, okay? So what is this? We blacked out this was sent to me by Ashley and Buddy. Thank you very much. I forgot what zone they were in. It was stated in the email, Green Oaks Parkway. I guess it's a street or road there. There was multiple orders like this. And what it says is pick up Liz B. Now, we know with DoorDash you can pick up packages, like picking up things that are going to go to FedEx and UPS. Could be that. Could be that. Could be that. Okay? But there were multiple of these orders where it has a customer's name. One even had a customer's name with a sandwich shop. So it was two particular drop-offs. You guys can't see that? Liz B. You guys see that right there? You guys can see it. I can see it. You can see it. Black screen. Black screen. We see black. Oh! How do you see black? Hold on one second. Oh, crap. Hold on. How do you guys see black? Hold on a second. You guys don't see that? Oh, what a shit show. Okay, hold on. Okay, give me 1 second. I think I know why. Just give me a second. We'll do this together here. No worries. Okay? Let me pull it back up for you guys, because I want you to see what I'm talking about here. Just give me a second, okay? While you guys are waiting for me, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Let me find it again for you guys. I'll pull up the same one if I can. I think I know why you were seeing black, maybe. Okay, let me get back into here. Okay. Okay, 1 second, guys. Let me see. I can see it. Okay, you guys see that right there? You guys should see that. Okay, $6, 5.9 miles. Liz B. Now, as I said, we can do FedEx and UPS and all that stuff, right? Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you hanging out and being patient with me. So, what is that? And this is from Ashley and Buddy. Shout out to Ashley and Buddy. They told me when they zoomed in on the pickup location, not the house, because we always see that with DoorDash, right? Regardless of the order, it's going to be a house icon. Thank you, JW, for the 149 super sticker. Appreciate that very much. So when they zoomed in on the merchants, right, the merchant store there on all three of these orders, I'll pull up the other ones in a second. It wasn't a restaurant. It wasn't like a business. It looked like it was a home. That's what they said, right? What market was this offer for me? Yeah, I'm going to look that up in a second. I'll look that up in 1 second. Let me pull up another one for you guys. Has anybody, I've never seen this. Now, this could be a glitch. It could be to where usually it says Papa John's, Popeyes, Wingstop, and instead it had the customer's name. It could totally be that. But they were thinking this was like some kind of rideshare or customer pickup or a new thing that they're trying. Could be a pilot test. I don't know, but it was like, I've never seen that before, right? Let me show you guys another one real quick. Hold on. Let me remove this one off the screen and pull up another one for you guys real quick. So here's another one right here. 1 second. No, I think that's the one I just showed you. No, here we go. So that was Liz. This is Kelly. Okay. Okay, so let me show you this one here. So here's a second. Here's another. Oh no, hold on. Move. Okay, so let me show you this one as well. And it's gonna be this, you know, it didn't just happen once. No, it could totally be. Okay, let me see if I share that. Okay, Kelly, do you guys see that? $7, 6.8 miles, Kelly. Once again, when and Ashley and Buddy said they zoomed in, it was like, this isn't a restaurant, this isn't a store. Both of them are customer homes, the drop off and the pickup. It says Lyft. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat real quick. What up, Queen? How you doing? Sabrina, how you doing? How you guys doing today? Let me read the chat. No, thank you. I'm done. Yeah, 130. Yeah, weird. Miss Mo, absolutely a little weird. What is this? Is this something new? I've never seen this. I've literally had probably 10,005. I've had 100,000 orders hit my screen on DoorDash. Not that I've done, but I'm sure 100,000 offers I've seen in my interface. Never seen this before. What is it? A package? Guido, could be a package. Coco, yeah, I don't know what this is. Have no idea. I'll show you one more. Okay, I'll show you one more. Let me get rid of this one here. And I'll show you one more just for shits and giggles, okay? So here's another one. Now, this could be just some mistake. It could be some kind of weird, glitchy thing. You know, these things they happen. Okay, look at this one. Let me go there. Okay. So check this one out. This one's the weirdest one of them all, in my opinion, because it has, just look at it. So we're going to pick up $6.75. Not to mention all these are trash. They're not good, right? They're basically $1 a mile, which whatever, but they're not good, especially when you don't know what it is. Pick up Aaron. Pick up Jersey Mike subs. Go to 2 different homes. What is this, guys? What up, Wealthy? What up, Trader? What up, J Dog? How you guys doing today? I'll get in the chat in a minute and give some love. But what is this? I'm looking for some answers, some opinions. Would you guys do this? Now, this could be package pickup, right? It could just be you're picking up a package and you're dropping off. Do you guys do those? Would you go to, we already go to strangers' homes and we already pick up, drop off food and things like that. So not the end of the world. But would you go to somebody's home on DoorDash for $6 for 6 miles, $7 for 7 miles, $6 for 6 miles? Would you pick up a package? Hadn't picked up a package. And would you drop it off at somebody else's home? Now, I've done this. I've done something similar with DoorDash with certain foundations and things. I've done it with Uber Connect. I literally picked up from FedEx a guy's mattress and dropped it off to his house. If the money pays me right, I'll pick up anybody. If you guys know, I've done Rideshare before. I've done Uber Connect. I've done the foundation charity runs. I've done it all. On the app, I've done everything you can do with the app as far as food delivery and Rideshare goes. What do you guys think this is, and would you do it? It's a question I want to pose, and have you guys ever seen this? If I see it in St. Louis, I'm definitely going to try it, just because. All right, so let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Appreciate y'all. We won't be here too much, y'all, too long today. What up, Rick? Let's see. The customer and his son tried to. Okay, let me see. If I missed a comment about your opinion on this, put it in the chat now. If I missed it, if you've done it, would you do it? What do you think this is? Have you seen it? If they don't mind riding a 90s Honda, okay. Camper Scott says, I do returns for Walmart Sports sometimes. Only goes like a mile. Nope. And I've picked up food, residential business. Queen, I've done that as well. I picked up food a couple times from somebody's home. They meant to spell Aaron's. Okay. That's funny, Shannon. Restaurant gig driver says, I don't think it would be rideshare, as once transportation people are involved, you have to get an inspection. Great point. That's a great point. You got to have your automobile inspected when you have Uber rideshare. You got to submit your insurance, your documents. When your registration expires, they know that and they ask you to resubmit it. Yeah, I would if the money was right. I think the only way to know for sure is to take it, arrive, and check out. Yeah, good point. Take the queue. Sorry, I missed the question. I put up a couple screenshots. If you go back about 30 seconds, check it out, Mabry. I picked up 8 bales of pine needles from Lowe's the other day. Yeah, there's all kinds of things. Listen, we got to remember these apps, especially DoorDash, are spreading their wings with what they're offering their consumers that they can get delivered or picked up. And I think this falls under that. Definitely some kind of probably package. Probably not a person, but we don't know that. Ashley and Buddy didn't know that, right? What is this? And does DoorDash have a responsibility to let us know before things show up on our interface, to let us know that you might see some new opportunities? They probably did. They do a pretty good job of letting us know, hey, via email or something, a text, or hey, check out this opportunity for you. We're going to do this. We're going to do package pickups. We're going to do Girl Scout cookies. I mean, I picked up Girl Scout cookies, guys, and dropped them off with somebody once from somebody's home. I'm sure there's at least one other person that did that. It started about 2 years ago, I believe they started. So they are doing, we picked up retail, we do shopping, obviously, we do package pickups. So what is that? I've never seen. I have never seen a customer's name pop up, not in that way. So I thought it was kind of interesting. Okay. So let me see what else you guys are saying before I put up this other slide with another question. Not doing it, knowing what I'm picking up is a risk I won't take. H-Town, fair. That's fair, right? I do it to show you guys things. I picked up a package from a woman in a Home Depot parking lot on South Kings Highway. And she had many things. It was like, it looked like some kind of like gift packaging. And she opened her trunk and had 50 boxes. And I pick it up, not knowing what it is. I'm not going to open the box. The information in the app doesn't tell me what it is. Uber does this too. Uber's kind of known for drug runs, and people take advantage of the system anyways. I don't think it happens like to every driver every day, but it happens enough to where we know about it. I had no idea what was in that box. And you can sign up as a retailer, as a customer, and have your packages delivered in St. Louis and many other parts of the country, and you don't have to use your fuel at all. Now you're paying some fees, I'm sure, with DoorDash. I would think, maybe not. They might have been incentivized some way. And you don't have to use your fuel, and you got all these 50 things that need to go around. That could be 400 miles all day that you need to drive in your car. And you're like, nah, I'll use DoorDash drivers to do it. And sometimes it pays well, and sometimes it doesn't. So we definitely don't know what we're picking up sometimes. That can be scary for a lot of us, I think. I think that's something that could be worrisome. I don't necessarily look at the apps that way. If the miles to money's right, I'll pick it up, I'll take it. I'm not going to assume the worst. That's just me. You guys do what you want, right? I'm not delivering drugs for $5. Yeah. Marcus, what's up? I wish they accepted it and then just called and found out exactly instead of sending it to you. Yeah, Marcus, I asked them if they did and they didn't, but I think they might. We'll see. I'm gonna look up. Let me see. Let me look up this email from them real quick, and then I will tell you the town really without sharing their information, because I think it was in the email. Because it's interesting. And Ashley and Buddy, shout out to Ashley and Buddy. I love when you guys send me things that are unique, right? You guys aren't seeing my screen right now, right? No. I like when you guys send me things that are unique, because I like to learn about these other markets and what's going on, because maybe it's going to hit my market. I can talk to it about you guys, so that when you see it for the first time on your phone, at least you heard about it. Okay. Yeah, and they did a little bit of research. They couldn't find anything about it as well. Let me look and see if the market's in here real quick to give you guys some context. Okay. Let's see. South of Raleigh, North Carolina. That's where Welty's at, right? North Carolina. And he has started to get them too. Yep, they both get them. They're always terrible offers, blah, blah, blah. South of Raleigh, North Carolina is where that came from. Who's in North Carolina in the building? Who's in North Carolina? People picking up TVs. Yeah, it's crazy, right? I deliver food. Food doesn't complain. Yeah. Listen, I don't mind. Okay, I'm in North Carolina, the gig guy. Have you seen this? What would you do? What do you think? Obviously, things can be different market to market. Charlotte, I'm in the house. That's Felix. Okay, okay. I don't mind picking up people. I've done it before. It's been a little while, but all right. I want to show you guys one more thing. What up, the Monster Dash? How you doing? Yo, yo, Pedro. No clue and no. This is Princess and Sarah. Okay. Let me show you one more thing. We're going to segue just a little bit here. I just want to go live and mob with you guys, chill with you guys for a minute. My girls are gone. I said, let me show the people this. I want to get some perspective, okay? And then I want to get into this here. I'm in South Carolina, and FYI, I pronounced Raleigh. Raleigh. I said Raleigh. Sorry, Raleigh. Raleigh. Thank you very much for that. Hello, Sean. How are you? Okay. Let me show you one more thing. So you know I got connects out in NYC. I know a few people, good friends of mine in NYC, okay? So let me show you this. Let me see if I can't pull it up. I'm going to show it to you. I don't know how big it'll be, and I'll read it if I can. Where did I have that in here? Give me 1 second. Let me see if this is it. Nope, that's not it. Give me a second, guys. We can hang out for a second. Okay. I had it in here. You know where I can find it? I can find it probably if I just go right back to where I was at a second ago. Okay, so this one here is something. And listen, I'm I hate when I'm right about stuff, especially when it affects drivers, and I want to be wrong. And it's all a matter of perspective, and people have different perspectives, different thoughts, opinions, um, a different experience, right? So New York City. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can make that bigger. New York City. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, why is it coming in there? I'm gonna put this up on the screen, and then you guys will have to just read it with me here. Okay. Man, why is this not working? Why isn't it letting me show you? I'm gonna read it to you guys because I don't want to waste your time. Okay. Oh, actually, hold up. Maybe it'll work. I'll read it and put it up on the screen for you guys. Okay. New York City. Is that it? Let's see. Okay. Bam. Okay. Let me give you guys full screen on that. Okay. All right. Oh, fail. Okay, you guys could read that, right? You can see that? I think you could. Okay, let me read this to you. New York City, the legislation in NYC, not the state, but the city, New York City. We're giving drivers like $29 and some change for active time. This was just 2 weeks ago. Uber Eats, not DoorDash, has changed that. This is a message that I got from my NYC Connect. All you need to know about NYC pay rates. New York City has implemented a new rule that requires delivery platforms like Uber Eats to choose one of two approaches. The first approach that they shared with you guys, that they shared with us on DoorDash and Uber, was they were going to pay active time. So basically like 50 cents a minute, something like that, right? Because that was one of the options. One of two approaches to minimum earnings for each pay period. Initially, couriers were paid using the city's alternative method, $29.93 an hour of trip time. Trip time means active time. Starting the pay period of January 15th through the 21st, last week, couriers will primarily be Okay. God fucking damn it. Okay, can you guys hear me? This is what happens when you go live, and give me a second. Motherfucker. You guys can hear me now, right? Okay. God. The world's trying to take me down today. Hold on, guys. All right. Good Lord have mercy on our souls today. Sorry, guys. Man, when you got the good word, some people don't want it out. Your language is colorful. You're gone again. What's up, guys? All right. Listen, let me show. So, did you guys see? You guys saw this, right? You guys talked. This is a shit show this morning. Okay. You guys saw the New York legislation. Listen, at the end of the day, listen, I did some research. New York legislation. See, they're trying to cancel me. I know. I will never be canceled. Okay. Let me show you guys this again. New York legislation. We talked about it. Let me share it again. Okay. Let me see. Okay, New York legislation. I read that to you guys. I think you guys read it. Basically, they had two options. Okay? They had two options. Hold on. Okay, they had two options. And right now they're going to the lesser option. It was basically almost $30. Okay? Now, they went to option 2 because the city gave them two options. This isn't DoorDash, Uber Eats. And they're going to be paying them 17 something for active hour. And they did it in the middle of a pay period, to where if you were thinking you were going to get some kind of bump in pay based on your active time, based on what you made, because there's guaranteed earnings in New York City, they changed it, and now you might not get that. So now it went from $29 on active time, like 50 cents a minute, okay, to 17 and some change on Uber Eats. 40% decrease in pay in just a couple weeks. Also, I got this. Let me see if I can't bring this up for you guys as well. Actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to. But I'll show you on my phone here. Okay? So, I got this from a separate person in New York City. Hopefully it did. Okay, let me see. I thought I was set up today, but clearly I'm not. So, okay. Look at this picture here. This is NYC. Completely gray in a busy time of day. This person couldn't even get on. Just New York City. Couldn't even make money. This is from this week. When you have, look, they have a schedule. Look, no cap. Look. Before, they had never had any issues dashing. The Uber Eats, my friend Hannibal in NYC he was turning on his Uber Eats app. Turns it on, can't get on. Then he gets messages about the legislation. Couldn't even get a block. Couldn't get a time. Couldn't get on Uber Eats. Uber Eats, you can always get on. Nope, not anymore. So you guys remember about a month ago, and then even last year, I'm like, if we get legislation, it's going to be hard to get on. They're going to limit this. They're going to do that. We're seeing it already. We're going to continue to see it. What do you guys think about that? Middle of the week, you think you're getting $29 per active hour, then you go down to 17 and some change. 17 and some change. What do you think about the new DoorDash offers? I put those up. I put them up for everybody else. I'll put up one more time for you guys. Some of you guys kind of came in late. I'll put it up one more time. See if it'll work this time. These are from Raleigh, North Carolina. Let me show you. There's just too many buttons I gotta hit. It's too many things. It's too many things. Okay. So right here, let's do that one. For everybody coming in late. There you go. Customer's name, not merchant. What is that? What is that? Customer's name. These are package pickups, I guess, right? But I don't know. It doesn't say. It doesn't even say. Why can't it say FedEx? Usually it'll say like this week at DoorDash, maybe last week I had one that said something about FedEx. But it said that. This doesn't say it. It has a person's name. And this up here, right here, where my little cursor's at, right? That's a house, not a merchant. It's not a FedEx. It's not nothing. So we're picking up packages from people's homes and garages and dropping it off to somebody else. Would you guys do that? What do you think about that? It's a good thing, bad thing. What do y'all think? A lot of changes in the gig economy, right? I'll kind of end with this because I don't want to be on live all day. Okay, I got things to do, but I wanted to just give you guys this information, get your perspective, okay? Liz is going to be walking, says Bruce. The gig economy is always going to change. It's been changing. It is. Look, I got my shirt on. This is by coincidence, okay? Not planned. We got to just be willing to change with it. These businesses are going to continue to try to make money. They want to make money. It is what it is. But the only thing, I'm not worried because I'm going to be fine. You should worry. I don't want you guys to worry. We're going to be okay. The ones that are hustlers are going to be fine. The ones that aren't hustlers and want to just everything handed to them, that's the employee mindset. That's the people that want a union and want to strike and they want to be a W-2 employee. There's millions of them out there. They're just going to be happy making $17, $18 an hour. I know most of you aren't happy with that. You want more. You deserve more. We're in our cars. You can't. That's not a good enough wage. It's not a good enough amount of money. You're not really making any money. If you're making $17 an hour doing food delivery or rideshare, that's really bad money. If that is your average, if that's your guarantee and you're happy with that, please get out of the gig economy. You're not going to last long. You're not going to last long. Regardless of the city you live in, it's not going to work for you. If you want to do this full time, it's not going to be good. If you're doing it part time for a little bit of side money, you're not as impacted. But we're at a time right now where we're basically taking from the people that are doing okay in New York. So the drivers in New York City, I've talked to enough now that we're doing pretty good on their bikes or their cars or whatever. Money and opportunities taken away from them to appease the people that weren't doing good. Leveling the playing field. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Not for you. Not for you. But that's where we're at in some places. It's weird. It's a very strange time that we're in. The best I can say is continue to adapt, change, evolve, try different apps, try different things, find out what merchants are paying you more money. My average base pay this week, let me I'm gonna brag for a second. I don't care. $7 on DoorDash. 7. You take your DoorDash pay and divide it by how many deliveries you've done this week. That's where you get your DoorDash base pay. I haven't had peak pays that were crazy this week. That was last week. $7 is my average base pay, not order, from DoorDash. It has nothing to do with tips. So if I do 3 runs an hour, DoorDash is paying me $21 an hour. Obviously, we're making more because we do runs that have tips on them. I don't need a politician. I don't need legislation. I don't need anybody to help me find money. I'll find it. You can find it. These apps will send you things that try to confuse you. We got to be smarter than the app, Make good decisions. Don't fall for this legislation bullshit. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. It's going to take opportunities away from you. That's pretty much all I had today. That's all I had. So everybody that's like, DoorDash's base pay is lowered. Absolutely, it's lowered. We have to be independent contractors and small business owners and self-employed individuals and figure out where the money is. That's your responsibility. DoorDash's responsibility is not to us. We're not employees. My average base pay this week was $7 per order. Find what merchants are incentivizing and paying you more. Papa John's, Pizza Hut, some other local joints. Shop and Pay delivers. The base pay is always more. It's never $2 on Shop and Pay. So this is what I'm talking about. That's not true. $2 is the starting base pay. The more that we decline, the bad ones, the base pay will go up. If a customer tips really well and they tipped $8 and the order was 10, yeah, you're going to get $2 from DoorDash. Who cares? The customer took care of you. We got to find the money within the orders that either don't have tips or are marginal or just okay tips, or find the merchants that when something is ordered on their website, not through DoorDash, you're going to make more base pay. 7-Eleven, another merchant in St. Louis, I get $7 to $8 base pay when the order is placed on the app. So situationally, place yourself in these areas where there's a couple 7-Elevens, a couple Papa John's, and a couple Pizza Huts. Try it out. I bet most of you guys' average on base pay is probably about $3 to $4, right? How do we find more money within the app and the algorithm? That's up to you and I. We can do it. We can do it. We just have to be willing to try different things out, and don't fall for the legislation. I'm telling you, these politicians don't care about you. They could care less. You are a vote. None of them care. They all have their own little agendas. Every single one of them. They want to get bills passed to make themselves look good. You know, when you're a politician, when you're an alderman, when you're a mayor, when you're a senator, you propose certain bills and legislation, right? The more they get shot down, it's harder for that next bill or legislation for you to bring it to somebody's desk. You want to have a good success rate. All these people are doing are finding things and trying to get voters to vote on their side. Open up, guys. Wake. Open your eyes. Go out there and make it for yourself. Don't rely on any other human being to give you money for your family. You can do it for yourself. I believe that. Not everybody will agree with that statement. That's okay. I stand on 10 tones down with that. All right. I'll give some final shout outs and say my goodbyes. Follow your passion. Laura, what up? Hannah, Joshua, Cloud, Bruce, Alice. But Soda says, so the $8 hour people didn't get anything considering the amount of time people are active, 50%. Maybe. The Driven Dad, what's up? Have you seen my last video about 1099 can qualify for? I haven't. I saw the thumbnail. Can you give us a short synopsis? What up, Cray Cray? I didn't see the video, but I did hear something about it. It's from the last couple of years. It's not this year, is it? Two wings of the same bird. There you go. Papa John's, Pizza, 7-Eleven, major restaurants, always $2 here. I solely rely on tips. Another little trick for you guys. When you see, if you have DoorDash on, and you get to send me a link real quick. Send me a link real quick? What are you talking about? Oh, hold on. I don't know if I can because I'm streaming on the phone. So I could drop one though. Give me a second. I'll drop it for Tony. He's a friend of the family here. Copy. This is just for Tony. There you go. Don't run what ain't fun. I still pull 20 to 25 per hour because I hustle. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I want us to hustle. I don't want us to be reliant on anything. The app is an opportunity. That's it. Okay. What was I saying? So let's see. Oh, yeah. The $2 stuff. So when you see an order come in on Papa John's, you guys get the text message notification from DoorDash. And you get that text notification, right? If you have enabled notifications, that's how it shows up, right? As a text as well. If the text message just says Papa John's, that order was placed on the DoorDash app. If it says Papa John's or Pizza Hut or whatever, and there's a store number, like Papa John's 505, Papa John's 717, that's placed on the Papa John's app. The DoorDash, the base pay in some areas will be higher. It's an easy way to decide if you want to. Let me bring Tony up. I want to see what he's got to say about this gig work tax stuff. What's up, Tony? How you doing? Oh, hold on. Tony frozen?
Give me 2 minutes.
Oh, there you go. Okay, no problem. I'll remove him. I'll have him come back. So, yeah, when you got, that's a little tip for y'all, too. When you see Papa John's or a merchant, because customers can order on the DoorDash platform and on the website at most places. When you see a store number affiliated with that Papa John's, those are the ones that the base pay could be higher. It could be higher in the other way, but that's usually if you have peak pay or if it's been waiting or there's some kind of issue, right? But you have to find the merchants that are doing deliveries, that they used to do deliveries in-house and now they don't. They're shifting that labor cost savings, and to make sure that it gets delivered, they're up in the base pay on a lot of these orders. So, okay. I can't dash anytime now. I just started 15. I can't dash anytime now? Question mark. Justin, what do you mean? You might be able to. It's very specific to your area. Gig work is not meant for legislation. So many people will not be able to dash. That's what I'm saying, man. This is bad. I'm not worried. When I say bad, I'm just saying there are a lot of people that are going to be affected. I'm going to talk about that on Sunday and give you some specifics on a certain segment of individuals that are affected right now by this, and it's not good. I had to order a sausage McMuffin and put the order in, pay with the red card. That's interesting. I've never done that at McDonald's. There must be some kind of franchise. McDonald's order and pay new in my market. Maybe that's a franchise thing to have with some franchise groups at McDonald's. That's kind of interesting. That's a way for them to capture payment in a different way. I think Tony's ready. Give me a thumbs up, Tony. You ready? Cool. All right, let's add Tony to the stage. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, I'm going to just take my photo off. Just audio
Cool.
just seems to be a little bit easier to not glitch out.
Yeah. So talk to us about these $32,000 tax credits.
Yeah. So it's any self-employed person who filed Schedule C. So probably a gig worker is not going to max out, but it's for so if you're married, then both people can qualify for $32,000 each. So Lisa and I ended up calling for about almost $15,000.
Mm.
And this is all money that was set aside and wasn't made available. So it's got to be done through like a tax amendment.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like a tax deduction or whatever. It's still part of that COVID stuff. So
got it. So that's why when I saw it, it was from a couple of years ago. It wasn't this tax year, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's you can use your income from 2019 if it benefits you more than 2020's income, or 2020 if it's vice versa, and then 2021 as well.
Got it.
And the money is there. It's set aside for all the Schedule Cs. And if nobody or anybody who doesn't take advantage of the money that's already been designated to them, it's take it or lose it. It goes back to the government, and we'll do whatever they want with it.
So how did you come to find out this information?
So there's a company, Gig Worker Solutions, that is a partner with Gridwise. I'm sure Gridwise is like an affiliate for them or something. But I was looking into their website because I'm wanting to get registered as a S Corp here this year. And they give you access to benefits at company rates. Like if you work for Walmart or UPS or whatever, you get those kind of benefits with those kinds of rates because there is a collective of other self-employed people that gets the group rate down to a big company's rate. And then on their front page, it listed this tax credit. It's SETC is the abbreviation if you're wanting to Google it or look it up on YouTube. I've seen, I Googled it or looked it up on YouTube, and another gig worker who I think is in like the cargo van space, he did a video about it about 2 or 3 months ago. And so I just hadn't seen it in this side of the space yet. So I figured, you know, I'd put it out there as well, and then just try to get the word out, because January has been very tough for a lot of people. And I think that if they can get this tax credit, if they worked in 2019 through 2021, it may be able to help them with some sort of finances for whatever they need it for, bills or.
I think that's a great point. I think if you don't mind, can you put the a link to the video you made in the chat, and then I'll tag it in a community post later as well, so people can check out full information. So I appreciate that, Tony.
So that's the quick synopsis. I'll drop out, and then I'll throw that link in there.
Appreciate you, brother. Have a great day, man.
You too.
All right, Tony coming in with the nuggets. I love it. Knowledge is power. That might work for, it's not going to work for everybody, but it might work for you. Do your research, look into that. Tony's going to put a link to his video, and then I'll put a community post later on today. But listen, I had never seen those DoorDash orders. What is that about? Very strange, very interesting. In Raleigh, North Carolina, shout out to Ashley and Buddy for sharing that information with me. And New York City, Uber Eats, not DoorDash. I didn't see anything on DoorDash yet about this, but Uber Eats sent out to their drivers in New York City. New York, the gig companies had 2 options of ways to pay you: 29 something for active, and then 17 something for active plus promos and things. And they started at the 29. Customers can't even really tip now up front, only after. So now tips in New York City are gone for the most part. Gone. Don't exist unless you get lucky. So now the consumers in New York City and other markets are like, now I don't have to tip because they're paying more in prices, regulatory fees, delivery fees, service fees, right? That's how the apps get the money to pay you your guaranteed money. So it started at 29 for active time, 50 cents a minute. Now on Uber Eats, it's 17.80 something. And then maybe you're lucky, there might be some surges or promotions and challenges, but you ain't getting no tips for real. You can get tips, but you're not, because the customer doesn't have the option to do it until after delivery in New York City. So from 29 to 17. Good job, guys, on your legislation. Good work, New York City. Fantastic. And now we got people out there that can't even go make money, because now when they go to app, they can't get on. Use these apps as a stepping stone. BetonYou set goals one day at a time. A lot of us are we're going to be fine, but you have to understand, if we continue to see legislation, it might not be good for some of us. The true hustlers out there that are doing okay, it's not going to work for you. I know a lot of people struggling, but I don't know how to feel about it. But what I've seen so far from New York City, I haven't heard much positive. And I've talked to a few people. I was on TikTok, and there's this guy on TikTok. I didn't talk to him, but he was live streaming his deliveries. He's on a bike, electrical bike, and he does it like late at night. And he was talking about the money he was making, and now he's making less money now than he was before with the new legislation. Crazy. You guys are fantastic. I'm out of here. I just wanted to give you guys this information, get your perspective on this. Have you seen this stuff? And I wanted to give you the update on the New York City legislation pay. I haven't heard anybody else really talk about it yet. I wanted to, it's affecting the New York City drivers, the ones I've talked to, in not a good way. So knowledge is power. Just be careful what you ask for. These companies are super smart. They're super smart. And I think some of us look at it as an opportunity, and we'll figure it out, and we might be tough, but then we adapt and we change. And those are the ones that are always going to be okay. And the other people get mad, angry, and emotional. And they want to like strike and unionize. And this is what you get when you get that. When we have certain dashers and drivers and Uber people that aren't willing to figure it out and adapt and re-strategize and refocus, and they're looking for somebody to save them, this is what we get. See you guys tomorrow.